At that point, I got pissed. I now had to call the police complaint unit in Abuja.
Yeah.
So when I called them, they asked what happened. I explained. At that point, they said, give the policeman that held the car the phone. I said, I'm not there, but let me do a conference call, which I did. And then the policeman said, Oga, now my commander sent me the car go office. I can't take this on my own. The man was like, this is the IGP, is it IG Kini whatever. That vehicle should be released immediately. Do you know that this policeman said, Oga, not me go take that order. Say, now my commander tell me I go park the motor. And this person is his superior. So the man had to call, I think the DP or something. And that car was eventually released at about 5 p.m. And that guy had to drive to Asaba at night. So I don't know. There need to be a lot of information.
Eventually released.
Yes, it was.
You know, if I may get you right, this documentation, the plate number was registered in another name, right?
Yes.
And then
but there was a change of ownership.
Wait, the person driving the car is not the owner of the vehicle.
He's my driver.
He's your driver, I understand. And you spoke to them on phone.
Yes, that I'm the owner of the vehicle.
You are the owner.
Yes.
I can't speak to somebody and say I'm the owner of the vehicle. So any police that release that kind of a vehicle without duly, if a policeman suspected, we in Nigeria here, we are having a lot of issues with vehicle moved from where parked, vehicle snatched, and all that. Do you understand? And when these criminals do these things on their way traveling, they may encounter police officers or security agencies on the road, and they will say this, give phone, they will talk. Does not mean if the security agencies feel it is suspicious. Me, I didn't see anything wrong. But if it is me, I will not. If you look at the situation, what if the vehicle was stolen? It is your vehicle and it was stolen by your driver. We have cases wrong here in FCT. That
let me tell you what it got.
Wait now, drivers are conniving with other people. Like there are some people that buy stolen vehicles, so they connive with drivers, then steal vehicles, then come back and tell their bosses that I parked vehicle here and I came out is stolen. Sometimes they steal it without the knowledge, or they send them on errand and they abscond with the vehicles. And during they pass police this thing on the checkpoints, they pass police security agencies on the checkpoint. It is things like this, calling on phone. If I know what I'm doing, I will tell you to send somebody. I will keep that vehicle and verify it. These are things that if we don't do, we don't check these things because now it is you, now you don't know. But we have criminals doing that. So the policeman was suspicious of that vehicle. Because you call does not prove it's your vehicle until we see.
No, let me tell you why I said
nothing wrong with what he does.
No, hold on, madam. The issue here is that why he asked the car to be parked was after I spoke to him on phone. He said no problem. Now told my driver, make he give him something. Driver refused. So I'm going to give 1 naira.
Good. At that point, you are encouraging, you are giving, like in that city, we have said it. The commissioner of police have gave a directive that don't even give our policemen anything when they are working on when they are on duty. Don't give them. If he had gone to take the driver to the police station, I'm not supporting any other thing other than what I'm trying to understand that is happening. See, this thing is not plugged. So the driver, you try to offer the policeman something, and the driver refused. The driver was doing the right thing. No, he would have taken him anywhere. Insist on taking him anywhere to the police station where he will go and verify the document and see other things will happen from there, and then they will release the vehicle.
It was at that point when he refused.
For you wanted
that they had to him to station. And I told him, follow them to station. If it means me coming, I will come. So because he refused the money,
which is the right
that
thing.
was why they took him to the station. Then after I made those calls, if that the car was still there, I would have, it was like an hour journey. I would have driven from my office to the place. But it was late, but I already take the risk. Because Port Harcourt is not safe. So what I'm saying is that because he refused to give him money, that was why he told him that he would pack him in the police
Which the
station.
driver was right. He shouldn't give any money.
And I commended him not to give him one
They should
couple.
take him to the station and park the vehicle and then do the necessary thing verification they want to do on the car.
So no, that was a good one. So, but I on that angle, I wasn't pleased because I was ready to go as far as the station
Yeah.
to confirm,
So
to see whoever helped my
the
friend.
police officer that called from the CRU,
Yeah.
police officer that called from the CRU was supposed to tell them to move that vehicle to the station where he can now talk to the DPO.
He spoke to the DPO, yes, he did.
The
He spoke
supervising
to the
officer.
DPO.
That is the only person that can release that vehicle, but them on the road cannot release. I cannot call somebody on the road and say release this vehicle because I don't know if what you are telling me is the truth. So I have
Yeah,
to,
I get.
even if it is my brother, like my elder brother always tell him that if you are traveling, he's always traveling home to check on my mom. I always have your documentation. Don't call me on the road, though, because if I say you are my brother, they may now release somebody and say it was PRO that called.
That's true.
It may not be. So I don't like calling people on the road. I will say go to the DPO. The DPO will see face to face before if there's any further investigation and verification. If you do it and release at his own. But
Yeah.
if you are my friend and you don't have complete document, any reason that police stopped you on the road, you have to go to the station so that I will know that it is really the police that I'm talking to.
Yes, yes, I understand.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nnamdi, please.
Okay. Yes. I want to appreciate all the callers that called in and use the opportunity to also appreciate you. I just want to ask you one small question. Though. Why are we doing here?
Okay. I think
Una
it's
fine,
right.
well. Una fine, well. You guys are all looking beautiful and
Kids
handsome.
around the background. Okay. All right, go ahead. Please others to
Yes, you
engage
guys
and
are.
inform others so that they can join this live.
So are you hearing me?
Yes.
Okay, you guys are well done. In fact, I feel like I want to join police now. Seeing you speak, seeing the other guys speak, and I wonder what's the difference between you guys and those ones standing on the road in Port Harcourt and Owerri and
We are
Lagos
working
Road.
on them too. They will start speaking like us as well. So
One thing
we
is, I get to understand this now. The major problems the police have is not just the head. That it is an individualistic thing. Like you are
somebody
good
is telling
naturally.
you that we are all the same.
Okay, so
Of
you're
course, we are
good
the same. We are
naturally.
wearing the same uniform.
Fine, but you're looking fresh. You're looking very beautiful. And the other young man who turned the camera too is looking handsome. So I'm wondering if you guys are truly Nigerian police. I don't know. Is this man a Nigerian police force?
Yes,
I
that's
don't
my
know.
admin. That's my admin officer.
Okay, now let's move forward to those ones I'm seeing on the road that asked me CMR. My first question is CMR still valid, or is it outdated, or has police figured it out? Two, how long will it take? Or do police people have a number of checkpoints that must stay between Port Harcourt and Owerri? Because I counted about 56 checkpoints driving through that road. Then on the other wing that
Port Harcourt and Owerri.
between Port Harcourt and Owerri, then there is this other wing that links Imo and Port Harcourt from the Ngokbala Axis. That place is scantily empty with police. There is no police people there. They say they hardly get any droppings or any egunje there. They don't stop them there. Now, because they don't sort them on that angle, most of the kidnappings happening along that Ngobala and Imo State Rivers axis is on the other side of the lane. But from this LLA to Rivers to Owerri, you have about 56 police checkpoints. 56 I counted. I want to know, let me ask this question one by one. Is CMR document in a private motor, is it still valid?
Yes, it is, but our enforcement has not started. But I don't know what this security arrangement is different in other states. Like we in
Yes.
FCT, we have not started acting it because the enforcement has not commenced until October. The IGP has given.
Okay, you're saying CMR is still valid?
Yes, it's valid. It's valid, and we are giving people time to do this thing. It's not a must. Like, we're supposed to have a guest on the show from First PRO's office. I guess something came up and he didn't come up. He has not come up. Maybe he will come up. He was supposed to talk about it because we have a lot of people asking questions about it. This CMR is a kind of registration of your on your vehicle that it's necessary in case we have all these missing vehicles, lost vehicles, snatched vehicles. We are able to flag it up. When we flag it up, anybody that is buying that vehicle will know that this is a stolen vehicle. Pending when we do our tracking, it's not a tracker. It's just a registration of or data of your vehicle. We capture it and we have it online. And then when you miss, you alert us immediately. You now flag it up everywhere that this is a stolen vehicle. And we start all these other people buying vehicles. Aside from those criminals that are buying stolen vehicles, we are tracking all of them down. So we flag all of them, all the whole vehicles, what do you call, car dealers and all that, so that a car dealer will know that this vehicle is a stolen vehicle. And most of the things about CMR was supposed to be discussed. Like, the officer will definitely come up, and when he talked to us, we will have to hear about it. But it's valid, and we are going to start the enforcement on the 12th of October. But for now, I don't know why the enforcement has not started again. I have not started yet, so I don't know what their directive from their commissioner of police is in that state. But we here in FCT have not started it at all, but it's valid. So the other question we talked about checkpoints. Checkpoints are always strategic. State checkpoints are always strategic. Today I spoke about those checkpoint thing on Wazobia FM. We don't just create checkpoints like that. Sometimes it's the level of crime happening. When you block this place, criminals will always find a way, another route. And when you are traveling on a highway, it's a lonely road. So it's strategic. It depends on the security arrangement of that particular state. So, but they are strategic. So if you have more checkpoints, it depends on their security arrangement. Even in FCT, they complain that we have more. I said we are even creating more because exit route in FCT is too much. So when they are dodging from here, we block this side. And we hear that there's a lot of activities, even in your front of your house. If we get reports that criminals are always passing, there's an exit route. We can also mount a checkpoint. So it's a security thing. The only problem there is when they are extorting you. That you can now call our attention because they are not supposed to do that. And if they are harassing you or they are behaving unprofessionally, we call our attention to it.
Okay, my next question now is, when you buy a direct Belgian car, I do not think is a must that the engine number must be extracted, because some of those engine number, before you can extract it, you need to get a particular kind of engineer, mechanic, that will clean the surface and then try to extract that number out. A situation whereby that has not been done, and then you've had all your valid documents as a true certified owner of that car. Is it a must that every of your car document must carry engine number?
Okay, that is a strategic this thing that I have to ask. So now PRO Abuja, so I will contact. But I know that before you can, if you buy a fairly used car, me I will.
I like you. You're very honest. You're very honest. You're very honest. I like you.
To have all your documents, you make sure that your car, the police cannot suspect or be suspicious of anything before you start using it. Those of una where they ask for I know that when you go to buy a vehicle, I was in the US and I wanted to buy purchase a vehicle, so I know the process. Yeah. Before you can use a vehicle, you must have everything ready and you must do the needful. So why can't it happen here? If your engine number gets problem and it's contradicting, then your vehicle is not okay to be used on the road. If there's anything that we bring up any police police to be suspicious or stop you and start checking, I beg my brother, just pack them. When you put your things in order, you can now to avoid any problem.
This is the reason I'm asking this, right? Sometimes it does look like we, the citizens, are not law abiding, but we are actually law abiding.
No, I like you.
But the situation is that yes, no. That's the truth. You're very honest. Now we have
round up.
Yes. So like now, that thing, they use it to impound my car, and I took almost 2 hours plus on that Port Harcourt axis. That same lane, I met over 56. When I say 56 checkpoints, the checkpoints like it's less than 20 meters to each other, less than 20 meters on the same lane. On the same lane.
No complaint. Sometimes it's good. Like I said, na strategic deployment with that too. So you know, there was a time we don't have checkpoints. The IGP stopped all checkpoints, and a lot of things were happening. So please, let's cooperate with security agencies. Where they say that this one, that for the safety of all, let's follow it. But when they are harassing us, please, let's call the attention of this. So thank you very much, Nambi. Small, you are next. What's the name? Let me see the complete name. Small Larry. Is he there?
Yeah, ma.
All right. Welcome.
I just have some questions to ask you now.
Okay, Small, go ahead. Can you be fast because others are waiting?
Which did they actually remove the date of police?
You what?
The date. Did they actually remove the date to recommitment the police?
You said what? You are asking for recruitment?
Yeah.
I beg, when ask service commission, when they start, they will advertise it and you will go to the employer from service commission, not command. Thank you. VC10. VC10.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for joining us
for this program. I'm glad this is happening and very happy with the new cybercrime. Though it's not new, he said this was in 2015, isn't it? But they are putting
it since 2015, yeah.
Oh, they are now putting it into action.
We're not just putting it into action. I think people don't know about it. So when I was talking about bullying online, what I've seen online of late, I decided to enlighten members of the public because some people have been attacking me, telling me that this one is bullying, this one, but you can actually file a petition against those people.
Okay, because I am speaking here from the United Kingdom, and I'm a
Yes.
nurse, I'm a professional. I find cyberbullying very absurd, especially within the Nigerian community.
Yeah.
I have two questions. How will the police support, like when we have some people in diaspora who are constantly bullying, harassing, and stalking people online? If the person is a Nigerian and you know this person is a Nigerian, is there any way you guys can support if we really want to bring the person to books? That's number one question.
Support when the person wants to bully, when the person is
bullying
being
online,
bullied.
constantly bullying people, minors online, and the person lives in diaspora. How will the police help us?
Interpol, right? We have Interpol, and the Interpol police, the Interpol section can go into another country to go and arrest somebody and come back. So all you'd have to do is when you write a petition against this person is constantly bullying me, the cybercrime center will take it up, work with the Interpol, and the person will be apprehended. So don't think because you are in diaspora you come and commit offense here. You come and bully somebody because you are not out of reach. We can actually get you. So the Interpol is there and is working. I think last month towards the end, I can't know precisely, but it's the first public relation officer put out one of our achievements where our Interpol went into another country to go and apprehend a suspect that committed an offense. So maybe I will still go and look for it and post it on my Instagram and my Facebook and even my Twitter for other people. I will repost that. You will see it. So we are doing a lot. We've been arresting. So that is the way we can go about.
So what you're saying is that we have to write a report.
Yes, you have to complain. If you don't complain,
that's
you have not equipped us. We need a petition. We need a petition that we equip us.
Okay, that's fine. I'm a friend of the beach, by the way. Then secondly, I'm a friend to the British that comes to your line all the time.
Oh, okay.
So secondly, is there any way the police track fake profiles? People that are under fake profiles that are constantly cyberbullying, stalking people, as in...
Of course, when somebody creates a fake profile, we'll get it. Cybercrime Center is doing a lot. I am not their PRO. I would have. Yes, we know how to crack all those cybercrime offenses.
Okay, that's
just lay your complaint and then we act on it.
All right, then we'll get in touch. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
So please, being as
good evening.
Aziz Usman.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I greet everybody over here. I have two questions, and then one is supporting the police, and the other one is advice to police. One, in terms of properties owned in Nigeria, in terms of a car owning and other kind of property, I think Nigeria police should do this. Let's fix everything that belongs to someone under his resident card.
Come again?
I mean, people have been complaining about the cars, how they change and the change of ownership and everything. I think if car are to be transferred, if you want to buy a car right now, I think the best thing police should do is that they should create an avenue of using our ID, our resident ID, like NIN or what we use in Nigeria, to be the means of transferring the car into our names. Nigeria to... I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Steve, mute your mic. Steve, mute your mic. That was why I dropped you, where your background was noisy. Aziz, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm trying to say is that if someone wants to sell his car, they can create it inside the NIN platform, that if I want to sell a car to you right now, they can transfer the car from your name to my name. That will go to the NIN directly. That will stop the problem of police stopping people here and there. Because when the car is being transferred to your names, It helps the police to locate the owner of the car immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, that is
So
the advice I have for the police to do. If you can liaise with the NIN department, then they can create a space inside the NIN. Wherever anybody want to sell his car or want to buy a car, they can transfer to the person's name immediately and appears in his NIN.
well, that's maybe if they are here, they will be listening to you. The National Information Technology Development Agency, they are in charge of that. So
Yeah,
probably
but
if they are here,
since you are a PRO, you
but
can also extend us to them.
I know that registration, transferring of documents, there are procedures, and I guess all that is being done. There is no problem with transfer of documents because I have not received any problem. I think what the other caller was talking about was he didn't wait to do all that, or he didn't want to change some certain information on his the vehicle when he sold it. But there are procedures which I don't know, because it's not the job of the police. But all we know is that get your documents intact. So the National Information Technology Development Agency are the one that are in charge of that. So maybe one of their platform, you can send the suggestion there. My own,
Okay, I will. Do you know any of their
all I
platform
know
where I
is
can
get
go
your
for that
proper
suggestion?
notification. I think you check their website, National Information Technology Development Agency.
All right.
Check their
Then
website and give them
the
that.
second one is that as we are discussing about the police
Sorry,
misconduct,
1 minute.
we
What?
public.
Raymond, sorry, sorry. Raymond, you can as well join it, come up and listen to what we are doing. He said, what is the police officer doing on TikTok? Please join the program so that you can understand what we are doing. All right, go ahead, B, Nazis.
Yeah, the next one is that as we are complaining about the police misconduct, I just want to use this avenue to tell the public that we should also fight for Nigeria police. The tokens they are giving them for salary is very small. It's not capable of taking care of their family anymore. We should say it louder to the federal government to give them access to maintain their family, to take care of themselves, and then you will see all those things will stop. That is what I just want to say. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for your suggestion and comments, and I think I've addressed that before. I said something about welfare, but I won't be talking about that for now. I think he just made his own, or he just made his own suggestion. So, Tools Baba, you are next.
Good evening. Good evening,
Yeah, good
everybody.
evening.
Good evening, Nigeria. I want to say thank you for having me and giving me this opportunity to speak. First of all, let me just go straight. I wanted to talk about the police.
But I didn't
No,
say that. I said I
I said
won't go
you
into
were
that. Is
working on
another
that.
topic for
Yes.
the day.
Okay.
He only made a suggestion about welfare, and I said, okay, we've heard you.
All
But I
right.
didn't
All
make
right.
it.
Please, the